My favorite word in any language is the Welsh word for carrot, which is moron. My name is Howie. Thank you for returning to my channel. The first thing I want to talk about today is I want to explain my absence for exactly 1 month. Today's December 7th. The last video came out on November 7th. I had been, pretty much celebrating my 45th birthday for, a good few days, up to a week. And I got very sick as a result. I had the flu for 4 days, and even after I felt better, my voice was not back in full for a few weeks, and even then, I was still going into coughing fits. I was actually physically unable to make YouTube videos. So again, not my intention. I did not want a full month to pass in between videos, and that's not going to happen again. Well, if it does, you can rest assured there's going to be a great excuse for it. So today we're going to talk about not being a carrot, and I'm going to say that very frequently from now on, because as my channel grows, I don't want to do things like curse a lot, throw out personal insults, risk my monetization when the time is right. So I'm going to go heavy on the word carrot here. I'm not even going to call people a moron. I'm going to call them a carrot. So we're going to talk about not being a carrot. We're going to talk about the NHR. Now, what is the NHR? Non-habitual resident. It is a tax program, a tax discount, a tax regime in Portugal for 10 years where you would pay a flat tax of what I believe is 20%. It actually went up in the middle of it. It used to be 10%. And I don't know what the number is for pensioners because, look, the truth is I work, I'm still working, I'm going to be working. So, I really don't care what the number is for pensioners. I'm sorry, I'm just being honest. That's something that you're going to have to look into yourselves. So the NHR is drastically changing after December 31st. That's 25 days away until after December 31st, which is January 1st. It's only 25 days away, and you know what else we know about it? Nothing. We don't know anything. There's rumors, there's contradicting articles and videos out there. I have read articles and seen videos where they say that, well, you can still apply for the NHR after 2023, but you need to prove that you were in the process or initiated the process of moving to Portugal in 2023. Now, I can do that. I got my NIF in 2023. I can prove that. I got my Portuguese bank account in 2023. I can prove that. Okay, I use Novo Banco, so it's not a real bank. It's more of a money laundering scheme. So maybe that's not the best option, but I can prove that I got my NIF in 2023. But I've also seen articles where it says you have to have your visa before 2023 ends, and you got to have your apartment lease before 2023 ends. Well, that's not going to happen, especially with the apartment lease. For whatever money I would save with the NHR, I would then lose in having an empty apartment just sitting there that I'm paying for until I'm ready to move to Portugal. So that's not an option. Now, I think the best way to put this is with the NHR, since we don't know the facts, and probably we never will know the facts, it's going to go on a case-by-case basis. And in all likelihood, it's going to be whatever side of the bed your interviewer or your caseworker woke up on that day. If there's one thing I've learned about Portugal, there's a lot of red tape. A lot of red tape. That's not to say that there's not a lot of red tape in the United States. There's a ton of it as well. But, you're only familiar with where you're from. You know how to navigate the system for the most part in your country of origin. You don't know much about any other country, especially if you're not good in the language like I am. And look, my Portuguese stinks. It will get better, I promise you that. So the best way you can go about this is assume that the NHR is gone. Assume that you're not going to be a part of it. Now, would that prevent you from moving to Portugal? I don't know. I can't speak for anybody. Is it going to prevent me from moving to Portugal? The answer is no. I'm still moving to Portugal. The reason why I'm not up in arms about losing the NHR is, look, there's a tax treaty anyway between the United States and Portugal. I cannot for the life of me believe that anybody is paying full taxes, full income taxes to two countries, the United States, or, look, wherever you're from. I mean, maybe you're watching this and you're from the UK or Ireland or Brazil. I don't know. In my case, the United States and Portugal, which, look, it's a European country. The taxes are extremely high. I don't believe that there are many people paying full income taxes to two countries, with one of them being European, especially if the two countries involved have a tax treaty. Now think about that. For what I make, we're probably looking at between 45 and 50% of my income, going to the Portuguese government, and then to turn around and pay full income tax to the United States, which granted is going to be a ton less, but no, I don't believe that that's happening. And if there are people who are doing it, these are people who did not consult with an accountant or an attorney. And that goes back to what I said in the first video. Don't do this yourself. You're going to screw it up, and you're going to screw it up badly, either to the point of severe financial loss or just not getting your visa to move to Portugal. So the NHR, yeah, I'd like to have it, but if I don't have it, and I probably won't have it, and you probably won't have it, I don't believe it's the biggest loss in the world. Just when it comes to tax time, you better have an accountant, maybe even consult an attorney. So, there's a lot of contradicting information out there. You could watch hundreds of YouTubers, of content creators like me who are talking about this, and they're giving you more hard advice than I am. They're telling you what it is, what it's going to be, and the truth is they don't know that. They are acting like carrots. Don't trust anybody. I'm always the believer of doing tons of research, read tons of articles, watch tons of YouTube videos. You need to be 100% certain that you want to move to Portugal. But in this time of uncertainty, at least until 2024 starts, you know what? Opinions are like assholes, as I always say. Everybody has one. So, I'm going to wrap this up, and I am going to leave you with a video that I took when I was in Texas. A few weeks ago, I traveled to Texas, to Dallas and Fort Worth after I felt better. Thankfully, I did not travel sick. I just didn't have much of a voice. I'm going to leave you with a video of me at the stockyards in Fort Worth, and you're going to see like a very little parade where live bulls and horses are walking through the streets. And I actually got on top of a live bull. I rode one. I had a great time there in Fort Worth and in Dallas. I got to see a hockey game. My New York Rangers were in town at the same time. I saw them play against the Dallas Stars. I got to tell you, people from Texas, they are so nice and friendly and welcoming. The whole time I was there, I felt like I had been at home. I felt like I was from Texas because of how great Texans are. So, I hope you enjoy this. I hope you got some information out of this. And, basically what I want you to get out of this is we still don't know. Assume the worst, hope for the best. But until next time, my name is Howie. Always be inevitable. Seja inevitable. Okay, I am live on location in St. Petersburg, Florida. We've got horses, we've got bulls. Oh, excuse me, I'm in Fort Worth, Texas, not St. Petersburg, Florida. Where the hell did that come from? Look at this, look at this, look how close I am to the horses and bulls. And the cowboys. Look at the horns on that thing. Oh my God. And you don't think I could run with this in Spain? I don't just run with the bulls. I am one with the bulls.
You gotta put that picture of you on the bull.
Here, we got some more bulls here. We got a lot of bull here. These two seem to like each other. Can't imagine that's good scent. Oh, hey, look at you. You look delicious. I wonder what kind of drugs these animals are on. Maybe you could keep one of these as a pet. They're nice and calm. So many bulls, so little time.
Right.
And I think that's it.
Yep, that's it.
Well,
That's
you know what?
the end.
That was pretty fucking cool. That was really cool. Anyway, I'll catch you on the other side.